During Lent, I guess, if you're observing it and you're choosing to put something down, choosing to be solemn during this, I don't know, about 6 weeks. Um, Listen, it's a religious thing, so I'm not saying do that, because I've said this before, I'm not about religion, but I do think that there are some times in our lives when just a season of quietness, a season of reflection, a season of inner, um, where the heck am I in my life and what the heck's going on with me, is necessary. And I don't know how you get that. I get that in my life by quieting down and listening to God. Maybe setting some things aside that I would normally spend my time doing, and spend my time more of a focused way, and more of a quiet way, and more of a reflective way. I think that's really good for all of us. Um, you know, it quiets the mind, it soothes the soul, and it helps us to think through, what are we thinking through? So what are you thinking through today? I want to give you some ideas of what to think through. How about this? Who do you say Jesus is? You know, if you call yourself a Christian, you got to believe something about Jesus. If you call yourself a Christian, you've got to believe that Jesus is God. He said in the Bible, in the red letters of the New Testament, I and the Father are one. You know what? That's what really ticked off all the religious people in that day. Because Jesus was saying to them, hey, hello, I'm God. And they got so mad that more than once they tried to stone him. They got so mad that they hung him on a cross and tried to kill him. And Jesus did breathe his last. Jesus did say it is finished. Jesus did die there on a cross, and guess what? They laid him in a tomb, and 3 days later, history proves that he rose from the dead. This is not a religious tradition. This is not a religious saying. This is fact, proven in history. Take a look. Jesus is alive today. I'm pretty sure there's no one else in history. I would bet money that there is no one else in history that you can say that about. That they died. That their own power, because they're God, rose them from the dead, and they live today. They live today. He lives today. The Bible says he lives to intercede for you. Dude, that's a whole nother subject, and I'm going there next. Today, his word for you is, he's alive. What do you believe about him? Decide it. Decide it for yourself, what you believe about Jesus. He's alive.